Lerone, 15th of July, back at Bolton. We're out for fight number 6, mate, and hopefully you can put that nightmare that happened in December to bed, mate.
Yeah, that's the plan. I've been thinking about it, and yeah, that can't happen again.
Obviously, anyone who's seen it, I remember your coach Jamie Moore going absolutely ballistic on the night. Perhaps one of the weakest stoppages I've ever been, witnessed in the flesh. It was it perhaps wasn't your best performance. I thought you'd won the first 2 rounds. The 3rd round was close. It was close. And yeah, he was doing well in the 4th round, but you were on the ropes and you were slipping everything, taking whatever it was on the gloves, slipping and sliding, and suddenly the referee broke it up, and the fight was over, and it was like, no one could understand it. No one could understand.
There was no 8 count, even though I shouldn't have had an 8 count anyway. But there was nothing. Just stopped it with like 5 seconds left. But it definitely weren't my best performance, and obviously I shouldn't have been in the position on the ropes. I should have been controlling it more at the end of the fight. But I don't really know what to say about it. It was a bit of a mad decision.
Well, what did Jamie say to you afterwards then?
I think he said it was close on the scorecards afterwards. I think he said it was either a draw or won the 3rd round on some, but I don't know. It was just a bit.
Well, yeah. I think at worst it would have been a draw.
Yeah.
Because, like I say, you clearly won the first 2 rounds. The 3rd round, well, like I say, it might have gone his way, but it might have been a shared round, and then obviously he was winning the last round. But so at worst it should have been draw, but it ended up being a stoppage loss for you, and for a young fighter that's hard to take. So how did it take you? And we've known kids walk away from the sport. Did you feel like that?
Yeah, I did go away for a little bit, but in the back of my head it was like I didn't want to go out like with a bad decision. I wanted to
would have been
go
hard
out yeah.
To sleep comfortably the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Would have been hard, wouldn't it, mate?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we're back on the 15th, back at the same venue. We have an opponent. I know him fairly well. He trains up at Elite. I think it's Harley Madison.
Yeah.
And actually, he's not a bad kid. I've seen him get he lost, but it was there was a knockdown in the fight. He got knocked down by James Francis. He said it wasn't a knockdown, but it was classed as a knockdown. But he lost the fight 37-38, and he got knocked down in the fight. So if he wouldn't have got knocked down, that perhaps would have been a win for him.
Yeah.
Or I think so. He's not someone that you can take lightly. Are you excited about that?
Yeah, definitely. I've been training hard. Been since my last fight. It's been, how long has it been now? Nearly
6
months.
months.
Yeah.
Just over 7 months.
It's been like 5 months straight, just training properly, sparring, everything. So.
Yeah. Is there anything that you've implemented in this, 6 months back in the gym that perhaps you weren't doing before, or that you didn't really feel you needed to do, but now you're going, yes, right, well, that ain't happening again, and for that not to happen, I've got to do this?
Yeah, I've been doing a lot more like strength work and everything, just for like like in the clinches and whatever else. But I've been doing a lot more weights and a lot more strength and conditioning, especially nutrition as well.
Oh right.
Yeah, because I didn't really. I was eating well and doing everything, but I weren't cutting it down to like fine lines and everything. And yeah, hopefully it makes a difference.
You've got a great frame on you, because I remember from your amateur days, you boxed at my old amateur club with Lee Whitehead. And you were skin and bone. Always loved the boxing, but you were skin and bone. And you really have started filling out and blossoming. So what weight are you going to be fighting at? Are you still going to be super featherweight or lightweight?
I think super featherweight, but I'm not sure what this fight's at.
Right.
But yeah, should be super
but that's what you're still aiming for.
Yeah.
And have you got, because you, like I said, you've got this great set of shoulders, a real good frame, a perfect frame for boxing. Is that going to be hard for you to say at super featherweight if you build this strength, or do you think there's plenty of room for you to do that?
I think there should be room there. I think I should be alright at super feather, yeah.
So are you excited then?
Very excited.
Yeah,
Need to
like
put it to bed.
You must have had some sleepless nights.
Definitely. It's been obviously the first couple of weeks afterwards. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. Like you say, if anyone's not seen it, just go on our YouTube channel, type in Lerone Harrison, and it was Carl Sampson. I'm not taking anything away from Carl Sampson because we know he's a very good test for anyone, and he was going through a little purple patch. I think that was his 4th win within about 6 fights, and for a man on the road, that's almost phenomenal. But it was a very, very, very strange stoppage, and one that must have been very, very hard to take. But you took it well, and hopefully this is where you show everyone that it was a genuine mistake. That.
Hope so. I hope so.
Right. Well, I'll see you on the 15th. Will I be saying win number 5?
Yes, you will.
You take care, Lerone. See you on, mate. Bye.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.